Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Commerce with Namita. I am Namita Mane. In today's session, let us discuss on the topic termination of relationship between banker and customer. In the previous video, we have seen how the relationship between banker and customer comes into exist. So in this video, we will talk about termination of relationship between banker and customer, which means that the end of relationship, how the relationship between the banker and customer comes to an end. So without wasting time, let's start the session. As you all know that the relationship between a banker and customer comes into exist or starts with opening deposit account by the customer. So the relationship between the banker and the customer is basically a transaction or contractual relationship, which means that both the parties means banker as well as the customer have the right and duties or obligations towards each other. Now the relationship can be terminated. Terminated means it can be ended or it can be break by closing the deposit account. So the relationship between the banker and customer can be terminated by closing deposit account. The relationship will come to an end by closing the deposit account. In simple term, means the relationship between banker and the customer can come to an end by closing the deposit account. Now deposit account can be saving account, current account, recurring account or fixed deposit account. So closure of customer's account means the relationship between banker and customer comes to an end. Next, closing of deposit account or closing of bank account means termination of relationship between the banker and his customer. So when the account is closed, either by the banker or by the customer, whatever amount or whatever credit balance is available in the account, it should be paid to the customer. So once the account is closed, whatever amount is remaining in the in your deposit account, that will be paid to the customer. So banker has to pay the credit balance to the customer. Now next slide is termination of relationship between banker and customer. Now what are the ways that the relationship can come to an end? The relationship between a banker and a customer can be terminated in three ways. There are three ways in which the relationship can come to an end. First way is by the customer, second is by the banker, and third is by operation of law. So these are the three ways in which the relationship between the banker and the customer can be terminated or can be come to an end. Next we'll see the reasons or circumstances for closing deposits account. Now in previous slide we have seen the three ways for termination, like by the customer, by the banker and by operation of law. So what are the ways, what are the reason by which the customer can terminate the relationship, or what are the reason the banker can terminate the relationship between the banker and customer? So we'll see in the next slide. So reasons or circumstances for closing deposits account. First is by mutual agreement. Second is notice by customer in writing. Notice by the banker. Notice of death of customer. Notice of customer's insanity. Notice of insolvency of the customer. Notice of assignment and garnishee order. Now these are the 8 reasons or circumstances for closing deposits account. Now these reasons are of few from customer side, few from banker side, and few from law orders. Okay, so like mutual agreement, customers notice by customer in writing, these reasons are by the customer side. Notice by banker, death of the customer, then customer's insanity, these reasons are from banker's side. Insolvency, assignment, and garnishee order, these reasons or circumstances for closing the deposits account are from law side. Now we'll see the reasons one by one in detail. First is mutual agreement. Now mutual agreement means the relationship between banker and the customer may be terminated by mutual agreement. This means that both the parties, banker as well as the customer, agrees to close the account so the banker can close the customer's account. So when there is a mutual agreement, mutual consent between the banker and the customer, so banker can close the customer's account. So when the account is closed, it is termination of relationship between banker and customer. Next reason, notice by the customer in writing. So notice by the customer in writing means if the customer wish to close his or her account. Okay, so if the customer desire, he or she can close his or her bank account at any time. So the customer, when the customer gives in writing to close the deposit account, the banker can close the account. So when the account is closed, it means that relationship between the banker and the customer is terminated. Now, whenever the customer wants to open the account, he can open the account. And if he does not want to maintain that deposit account, he or she can give the notice in writing to the bank to close the account. Now there are many reasons that customer can give the notice in writing to the bank to close the deposit account. Now for example, if the customer is not satisfied with the service which the bank is providing to him, so it is his desire or it is his wish to close the deposit account. Next reason is notice by the banker. Now the banker has a right to close the account of a particular customer when the banker finds that the person means the customer is an undesirable customer. So notice by the customer means when the customer desire to close his account. Now next point is notice by the banker. This means that banker has a right to close the account of a particular customer. When the banker has right to close the account, only when the banker finds that the person or the customer is an undesirable customer. Okay, undesirable customer. So banker can close the account. When the banker close the account, before closing the account, the banker has to give the notice to the customer. Whoever's account the banker is going to close the account, if that banker finds that the customer is undesirable, so before closing that person's account, banker has to issue a notice to the customer. So the notice is to be given 1 month before closing the account. Now there are many reasons that banker can close the account of the customer. One reason can be like if the customer account is not operated by the customer for long time. So banker has right to close the account. If the customer has not operated his deposits account from long time, like from 6 months, 1 year, So banker can close the customer's account by giving the notice to the customer that his or her account is been closed, and the banker in the notice the banker has to mention the reason why they are closing the account. Okay, so I hope you are understanding this, you have understood this point. Next point, next reason for termination of relationship between banker and customer is notice of death of customer. Notice of death of customer. So when the banker received the notice of the customer's death, the banker should immediately suspend the operation of the discrete customer's account. Suppose if the check is presented after receiving the notice of the death, should be returned with the remark drawer decreed. So if the check is presented after receiving the notice of death or death of the customer, so the check should be returned with the remark on the check that drawer decreed. So before suspending the deceased account, customer's account, the banker should check the death certificate of his or her customer. So before closing the account of the customer, deceased customer, the banker should check whether the customer's death certificate is there or no. Okay, the banker should ask the proof of the deceased customer, like death certificate. After receiving the death certificate, the account is closed and the credit balance will be paid to the legal representative of the deceased. So the relationship between banker and the customer can be terminated or can come to an end by the death of the customer. Okay, so when the customer is died, okay, the banker should close the account of the customer. But before closing the account, the banker, the important thing, the banker should check the death certificate of the customer. Then only the banker can close the account of the customer, and whatever amount or the credit balance is available in the deceased customer's account, that amount is to be given to the legal representative of the customer. Next reason is notice of customer's insanity. So notice of customer's insanity means when a customer becomes insane. Okay, when the customer becomes insane, the banker must close the account of his customer on receiving a notice of insanity. Insanity means if the customer is mentally lost, okay, like his or her memory is lost, so or becomes a mental, then the banker can close the account of that particular customer only when banker can close the account only when the banker receives the notice of insanity. So before closing the customer's account, banker must check the medical certificate or report of the customer whether the customer is sane or insane. Next is notice of insolvency of the customer. Now, notice of insolvency of the customer means insolvent. Okay, insolvent is the person who is declared as insolvent by the court. Now, insolvent is who? When a person, okay, when a person who is unable to pay his or her debts or dues, then that person is called as insolvent. Okay, so this insolvency, So when the customer becomes insolvent, the court declares that person as insolvent only when the person is unable to pay the dues or the debts. So when the customer becomes insolvent, the relationship between the banker and the customer comes to an end. So banker closes the customer's account after receiving the notice of insolvency. This insolvency notice is been issued by the court. Next is notice of assignment. Notice of assignment means sometimes the customer transfers his or her entire balance to another bank or to another person. This means that it is an implication to the banker to close the account. This type of transfer, okay, this type of transfer is known as assignment. Now, when the customer transfers the entire amount, the whole amount of money to another bank account or to another person, it is an implication to the banker to close the account. And when the customer transfers the entire amount of money to another bank or to other person, this type of transfer is known as assignment. This transfer is known as assignment. So in short, it is an implication to the banker to close the account. Next, last point is garnishee order. Now garnishee order is an order passed by an executive court to the bank. So this garnishee order is given by the court to the bank. Basically this garnishee order is an order, okay, to the bank, and this order is given by the court. So when a bank receives an order from a court to stop the payment from the customer's account, that is garnishee order, the banker should suspend the operation of the customer's account. So when the bank receives the order from the court to stop the payment or to stop the operation of the customer's account, so banker can stop, means banker can close or terminate the relationship between the bank and the customer. Okay, so this is all about termination of relationship between banker and customer, means banker relationship termination. So I hope you have understood today's lecture. In today's lecture, I have covered termination of relationship between the banker and the customer, the 3 ways of termination and the reasons of termination also. So thank you very much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, like and share the video, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification.